Hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders 4. We are continuing on with our Conqueror bunnies, led by our giant, I don't know what we want to call this guy. What do we call him? An Elemengineer? He is part stone giant, part fire giant. All kinds of bad news. When we left off, we had started up here in and around these fractured infestations, and we said, this place sucks. We absorbed what we could, and then we quickly got out, moved south onto the edge of the NPC Bushgrove, or the free city of Bushgrove, and now we are beginning to raid his territory, start gobbling it up. We just survived a couple of attacks, and we are finally on the offensive. We're 28 turns in, because I lost track of how many turns it was, and let's keep going. We're going to burn down some farm ruins, and I'll tell you what we're going to do right away is we're going to spend some Imperium, and we're going to gobble this up because there are pastures in here. We receive production in the kiln, draft in the kiln, and 130 gold annexing provinces. Yo, that is VV good. VV good. 2 foresters for trophy stores. I do want that. So you're about to capture a province and annex it. This action will also repair the pillaged province at no cost. Yo. I want to build trophy stores, but I do believe that war camp is the way to go right here. So we're going to pop one of those guys down. And we're going to, I think, just keep pushing in. I do need to take out this NPC stack. Though I was hoping to heal a little bit before we do it, so why don't we just pillage one more gang? We actually heal when pillaging as well, so it's worth doing. And then a talent trader is shown up in town. Demon Step. Well, isn't that fitting for our guys? We also have Death Knights and Elementalists. I don't know who wants the Demon Step in here. I actually think the Conqueror would be the most logical choice. And then I'm going to give him some defense too. We're going to make him a little bit better. We got a mana obelisk there. We get the war camp coming up very shortly. It's like dubstep, but more demonically performed. It is. And we are fighting some more encoding issues today. I really don't know what's going on. I feel like the latest patch of this is doing some weird new effect shenanigans. So I tell you what, we're gonna just to make things a little bit easier on everybody, I'm gonna turn this step just one step down. See if it decides to be a little less cranky if I do that. Now, I don't really want to sit in this fractured infestation, and this is the edge of the water. I'd like to see what golden wonder that is. So we'll explore that way. Raising cities grants population to your cities for every 3 population that was raised. Your cities gain 500 draft. I mean, we might get 3 pop off of that, which is pretty good. Mac, welcome back. Or should I say, hello back. I'm Agent. You want a Wizard's Bond? I don't want it. I want crime. This Pirate Cove has invaded our territory, which is not ideal, mostly because I don't have swimming, so we're going to pick up swimming. Dude, they just attacked me. Get out of here. And don't kill anybody. Don't kill anybody, I said. Do I want to lose a champion raider? He has sprint. I mean, the raiders aren't very good, but also we don't have a tier 3 city, so I can't replace them yet. Oh, waste of my time. Dad jokes on subs? What is it, your first day here? Even this is choppy, hey? Man, I don't know what is going on with this build. All right, a bit of debugging. We have learned that the fog here eats your video card really bad, so I'm just going to try really hard not to look at the fog ever again. That's going to be the answer. That's going to be the key. What are we up against? We have a longbow, a Deathstalker, Warlock, Death Guard, and Isaiah the Brutal. Okay. You have teleport and demon step. That's kind of a fun combo. You are a very injured wind warrior. But you have heal abilities. So I'm going to try to make the best use of them that I can. Try to keep you alive. This Aspirate Knight I absolutely want to keep alive. So let's just move on everybody on up. Clogging up the GPU, it's literally the fog, right? Yeah. Longbow Deathstalkers, the British are back. The British are coming, the British are coming. Yeah, I think if I stay right here, you still can't hit me. I stand corrected. I stand very corrected, actually. Seven range. And of course he goes for the Aspirant Knight, which I'm like, this is the one character I have to protect with my life. Why so little damage? 7 and 6. Deathstalker Elite Defense Mode. Fighter Tier 2. Tier 3. That's interesting. It says Fighter Unit Tier 3 plus 2 resistance. But Fighter Tier 3 is meant to only get plus 1 resistance. Bug reporting, we do go. You gotta heal that guy. And also get him the hell out of that fight. Yo, gonna add Hex of Broken Spirits, I guess, to you. Give you some Wonko Bonkos. I guess let's just hit them with a big fireball. Deals damage to adjacent units. He's in defensive mode. If I hit him, he cancels that though. I wish I had done that first, because then I could have done significantly more damage. But we don't do things because they're smart. I'm probably going to lose someone in this fight. I think I just slopped up the opening too bad, honestly. The real goal is just not to lose that Aspirant Knight at this point. I can put you here and at least, you know, that guy's busied. Teleport you and you get the charge shot, though, like, not that you're going to land any of them. You could do big damage. But it sure don't feel like you gonna. Nope. Turn. I'm just gonna tuck you away. See what they get up to. Second wind. Yeah, you're gonna wail on that lieutenant. Oh, that lieutenant got dunked. Real harsh. That was a serious dunketing. Y'all kill this ninja. Now, options. How does that hurt you? That was weird. It said it was going to do damage to him. Which obviously didn't make a lot of sense to me, but... okay. Cast Warrior's Fervor to get rid of that decaying. I'm going to charge strike you. I'm going to let the puppy dogs go on this guy. I maybe should have done a heal strike there, but I think we're okay. Get rid of him. You're actually at low morale, so I can summon a spooky ghost on top of you. And flank strike. And then I think we're okay. Bonk. We'll take Swift and Slippery here so I can get behind you. Flank bonk. Puppy dog. And probably these guys. Then 39% crushing death. Charge. Okay. So I didn't lose my tier 1 raider, but instead I lost my tier 2 lieutenant. Good job, you dum-dum. I did get some shielding armor out of it, which isn't great, but I guess I'll take it all the same. And we're going to pick up these trophy stores as well. So you got to heal now. And what did I lose? A lieutenant? Yeah. Yep. Staying away from fog. Good lesson learned. Don't you know it can hide Lovecraftian horrors? I mean, I live in Newfoundland. We are basically just celebrating Dagoth here on a regular location. Per turn. This is an Empire bonus. Oh my god, I didn't realize this. Wall Army Leader. The non-hero unit with the least experience in the army gets 40 experience for a world map turn. So that's like every turn that happens. You don't have to... I thought you had to cast that over and over again. What are you? Oh, nice. And I got a little Wind Warrior here. So even though I lost my lieutenant, I picked up a replacement homie. Not as good a replacement homie, but a replacement homie nonetheless. Now, where the heck are you going? I gotta get a Whispering Stone for this city. 8 turns for vassalage. Let's put that to 4 turns. And I guess I'm probably going to take you out to sea, young man. The Ravaged Rampike. Cleared? You cleared a gold wonder in 30 turns? I'd love to know how that was possible. You gained a level of renown when in combat in enemy territory, so now your entire army gets an extra 10 HP regen. And because these guys also have fast recoup, so they now recoup 20 per turn. And you also get bonuses for pillaging provinces. Fractured Infestation is attacking me. I am not going to get to those penguins. I'm just realizing. Not that that's a huge deal, but... Probably make a priority list, fix really bad stuff first, yeah. Keeping track of EU5 bugs. Yeah, I mean, EU5, EU5's in a big balancing act right now. Like... EU5 is very complete, so I don't want to say it's like early access, but it is still very like... There's so much work they have to do on EU5. But they're doing it, right? They're doing it bit by bit. Since your desert sands, sieve your desert sands to claim resources. Get 100 gold. Sure. We've slurped up the haste berries. Bushgrove is sending another war party at 700 points. So I should probably kill those guys then. If that's the case. Ooh. Blood cultists. Ooh. That could be kind of fun. They also have mage locks. %60 chance of inflicting blood parasite for 3 turns. All I have is frontline units, so being able to summon a bunch of backline units is like really good for me. Now I only have 2 recruitment points. Huh. Deals extra 10% damage per bleeding stack on the target. We're not exactly doing a lot of bleeding. Resurgence. 60% damage. Dude, I gotta be honest. I just kind of want one of these guys. I think they'd make a fun addition to our army. I very rarely play with like multiple factions, multiple races. But that feels like it's the correct choice. We're gonna knock these dudes off right now. I mean, he didn't die. I'm gonna allow it. That built the trophy stores because it was a bunch of extra production, and we now have a new thing to absorb. Stability is pretty bad here. I'm gonna go with the Wizard's Fountain though. We got another raider. That's nice. I love that we are just like creating units every fight. And you know what? We'd be smart to hang out in here for the turn. Hello, Mona. Welcome. How you doing? Did I want Sundering Magic or Withering Magic? I think I was going to go Withering Magic on this guy because you get like the better damage over here. And I didn't really want to like summon fire elementals. All this fog on the map is being cranky. But everybody else is good. So, let's end the turn there. And then have a little visit from Mona before we go any further. Hello. Hello, big fluffy one. Big sleepy one. Also look at the forum bug tracking in general. Cannot tell if they're just actively avoiding the medium complexity bugs, but all the easy ones get tagged. I mean, easy bugs are easier to fix, I guess is the answer to that. Triumph is pretty responsive on bug reports. On the other hand, my game is crashing right now. I will say most new DLCs for Age of Wonders have a bunch of bugs in them. I think this is honestly true of all Paradox games at this point, and I think it just has to do with the fact of like how complicated a game is, you know? Like that more than anything else seems to cause a big effect. But that being said, I do believe that Triumph is doing very good at responding to community requests on top of bug reports. Generally, within sort of 2 weeks of a DLC dropping, they fix all the game-breaking bugs. And then every patch, they add in a bunch of nice, like, quality of life features, you know? Like the color picker. They didn't have to do that. There's a mod that basically does that. But they were like, what if we made the mod, but better? You know, what if instead of adding a bunch of colors, we just added in all of the colors? Distracting me? She does that. That's not a grudge. That's like an anti-grudge. She's a big baby. You know, she just comes in and she just wants a pet. She just wants to say hi. Can you say no to this face? Do you see how fluffy she is? And she's so soft. Cindy is like a little gutter rat. You know, she's really greasy. She looks like a ferret or like a drowned mink or something. But Mona is all floof. Somehow she always smells like cat food, probably because she likes eating so much. But she is all fur. And it's super soft. It's sad because the particular crash was not in the open beta, so what was the beta for? I mean, you're always, that's the thing, is like you're always going to encounter different crashes on different hardware. And also, you know, what is it, 99 little bugs in the code, 99 little bugs? Take one down, patch it around, 128 different bugs in the code. Showing us his owner? I know. She's the true. She's in charge of stream. Hey. You're like chin scritches and face scritches? You're like, it's too bright in here. Alright, you want to go down? She is actually like, no, I could be here for a while, honestly. I'm still pretty asleep. 3 people have reported it on the forums. A game state crash. I mean, we have crashed. We were having a problem in our first campaign that whenever we zoomed out the map too much, this transition was causing the game to crash. No, it doesn't always happen, and I think it mostly happened because of simultaneous turns and trying to do too many things at once. But, you know, a crash is a crash. You have a lieutenant, you have a lieutenant, you do not have a lieutenant. Ergo sum. Ergo sum. Ergo sum. We're going to build you a lieutenant. You're going to go for a swim. And I think all you dudes are good. Mona, did you just fart on me? You did, you little stinker. Gross. Cats. Can't live with them. Can't live without them. I want to pick up this conduit, so I'm also going to do this. Because it's not that expensive. And what did I need in here to boost this? A farm? Yeah. Crazy to build a farm on a mana node, but... bonk. There we go. There's also a mana node over here, and there's also a pearl reef, all of which I should be able to absorb. Tavern. We're 1 population off of getting a tier 3 city, which is also really nice. There's our Wizard's Tower, so we'll get an extra 5 Imperium. Oh, that also made my lieutenant. Man, you get a lot of bonuses for absorbing stuff. Melee, melee, melee. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, why not? So you need a support guy now. Not a Strider, I meant a Dustweaver. Well, you also need a Strider, to be honest, so... seeing as that one got a little bit of build production into it. I'm gonna take the hit for the turn. They can't conquer it that quickly, so... But let's go with the bathhouse, because if we only have one city, which we currently do... Not the puppy dog. And also not my new bloodcaster. I really want the puppy dog to evolve because he's a demon. And we're demons. Or one day we'll be demons. I'm gonna go there. You're gonna go here and here and here. And here and here. And here, and here, and here, and here. Y'all gonna go here, and here, and here. And I'm probably not gonna let this raider into the fight. Because he just seems like he's a risk. Don't enter defensive mode yet. You could throw a fireball for sure. You also probably could have cast that defensive spell, but, you know. I'm really bad at calculating range today. I don't know why. I'm gonna give him a blood parasite. And then I'm gonna give you a Hex of Broken Spirit. And then I'm gonna forget to cast that defensive buff again. That's a flank, so I guess you can take that. That's a flank, but only 40%. That's an 80%. And if you have a blood parasite, that means you explode, right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm really not using this ability correctly. Like, I'm just using it to reposition. You are meant to use it to flank. Those are nasty retaliations. Should have cast that first. Ah, well. You could swap them out there. What do we got left, Johnny? That's a demon step that feels like it gets him killed. I like the damage, don't get me wrong, but I feel like that puts you next to a tier 3 spear unit with your flank open to an archer and 2 charge units. That seems like a really bad idea. I'm gonna let you take that because it's a flank. Even though it means this guy's got to take the retaliation. Blah. Blah. I'm trying to figure out, like, who is priority to hit here. He's got disengaging shots, so it doesn't really matter. Get rid of his retaliation, at least we can focus him down a little bit. Slightly higher damage there. All right. I might still lose that charger. Yeah. For sure. Oh, slip away. Slip, slip, slip away. Make dinosaurs come out to play. My old arch enemy slip away. I love it when it pays off, and I'm the one who gets the nice bonuses instead. I'm always getting slippied. You're gonna fervor. Then you're gonna demon step. That's a pretty big flank. I think I gotta take that one. Now, I bet you can smack a bunch of guys with a pillar. Kill at least one of them. You can kill another. Bet you can kill a third. And then I bet everybody else can just wail on this archer, who probably feels like he's in over his head right now. Talk zoomed out and crashed as well. Yeah, okay, so that's just definitely like a bug right now. Check your system reports for that. I did file those reports, those bug reports, when they came up, so. And I am passing along any sort of bug reports I can hit. You have a lance, which does not allow for a shield. You took purifying fervor. I think I'm going to take resistance, because it does seem like that's a lot more valuable than it used to be, given how brutal magic fighters are. Now, I have a fractured guard coming in over there. I'm really ping-ponging. We got the fractured infestation. I've got the pirate cove. I've got bush grove. I can't seem to get anything done. You guys are just exploring the seas, and guess what? You're doing the same thing. You can take Bedbroken Will. I have a lot of money here in my crypt. If I was so inclined, I could boost some stuff. I want that conduit. That's gold mine. I want all 3 of those provinces, actually. put a archer into your army. And actually, I have 3 full stacks here right now. Oh, fantastic. Cornea just cleared out that infestation. We unlocked mentorship. Ignite, immolate, chimes of momentum. Chimes of momentum would be good for us. The problem is that immolate is also really good for us because of that fireball. Ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum. Man, look at all those heroes. Imagine I had that shadow ability, 150 knowledge per dead hero. 750. 10 turns of knowledge for killing that stack. That'd be really nice. Not gonna be today, mind you, but deals damage to adjacent enemy units, then teleports to a target hex. So this is the escape. Honestly, I'm just gonna take 10% amplified damage. For right now. Then we'll start going back the other way. Free booty. Free booty here as well. Silver tongue. Man, okay. The kiln actually has a lot of stuff to absorb. We just picked up focus crystals permanently. And you just vassalized him, which means Vassik Vol. Damn it! They're trying to steal it. Fire Rainbow Clover. That might speed us up a little more. I really don't want to lose that city, though. This city is huge. And if I could absorb that and turn it into a land ship, obviously that would rule. That'd be super cool. Gonna say something about priorities. I saw what the issues were. We got gear we could steal. These guys? Oh, they almost certainly do. But if we kill them, we don't get access to that shop anymore. And unfortunately, that shop is really good. There's some flotsam there. Let's cast fiery projectiles. You're going to grab that flotsam. And then that tower. Oh, gonna keep exploring up here. And unfortunately, you are another caster who's gonna take his spot, but you can't do it yet. Oh, these pirates came to attack us. All right. Yeah, screw it. Probably get a unit from that fight, right? Got a protector, a crown of accuracy, and a Pegasus mount. So I'll give you that. Does he need phase if he's got demon step? Or would he be better off flying? I feel like that's a pretty obvious answer, and he's better off flying. Collected 2 more remains. Remains. Cast fiery projectiles. It's nice not having things backfire on us all the time. This looks like more treasure and another thing to look at. The city of Tentpole. Oh, dude, look at this sick pirate. What are you? Reavers. Oh, man, Reavers get good pirate hats. This guy is a badass demon pirate, man. Do they all look like that? No. Where'd you get this guy from? I want this dude. He looks awesome. We need to play as pirates more often, clearly. So I'm going to get rid of you. I'm going to put in you. This is a conduit province. So we're going to come over here and we're going to pillage. And then these guys are going to hang out, and this is a tier 3 city. 700, 900, 600. That's actually going to be kind of tough to take. I feel like you're going to level up Raider really easily. You're going to level up Ruler's Retinue really easily. You're much harder to level up. But the real question is what is your renown? What is your governor bonus? Naval. Oh, you're short a unit. Not bad. Is this worth it? Probably not. I mean, currently it's not doing anything. But, you know, that's life. We failed the Fireborn hunt. It's not a big deal. We are gonna... Removing this province would disconnect other provinces from this city. Oh, that is annoying. Especially considering you have 2 other things here, a fish farm and a pearl reef. I'm going to raid once more, then we're going to siege. You're just going to keep picking up treasure. Everybody else is good. So you're vassalized? Yeah. Okay. Honestly... absorbing these guys could also work. They have underground adaptation. And they're reavers. Talented collectors. I guess the thing is they won't be reavers if we absorb them. They'll become nomads. Though, I don't know. I guess if we... This shows you how rarely I play with other multicultural empires. I'm kind of wondering about taking these guys. They've got a bannerless keep and an altar. They have a really good location down here. Like, this is huge. This is a ton of room. I kind of want to take these guys and just keep them as rats. It's also sort of sick, these like underground vampire rats. It's pretty badass. I like their vibe, is what I'm saying. Pillaging should damage AI, so they should have to disband some units. I don't know if they'll disband, but I'd be curious. Well, that's doable. I guess I also can't take that because that would break their connection. Right? It would, yeah. That's been cleared. Did I not notice this? Because I'm a Giant King, I also get extra bonuses from quarries, including Binding Essence. You need to make Cartography Hall. I am going to raise this city, so I might as well take that ability. And, boof. 2223 versus 1988. Do we have any good siege projects? Raiding party. He doesn't have really good defenses. $50 gold per tier of the besieged city, so I'd get 150 gold. I could also build onagers and burn the battlements. Who do you have? You don't really have any archers, so burn the battlements doesn't really matter. Undermining the walls also doesn't really matter because you're probably going to charge out after me. I think I'm just going to harass the defenders if that's the case. Give them an extra 20 damage. Alignment has changed from evil to very evil. We're no longer rivals. Okay. You gained another level of renown. Happy to see it. And you made a bathhouse, which does mean these guys are coming in at a slightly higher level. Aha. There's your capital. Okay. That's the edge of the map up there. Yadado. How are these guys doing? Back to co-op in 2. Okay. I still think we can sneak that. We just are probably going to have to pump Imperium into it. Chapter complete. Pick a new chapter. We're finally on to tier 2. We're not going to do the Sandstalkers this time. I think I said Construct and Artificing. I do believe that's correct. Now this gets us tier 3 Spears. Along with Linked Mines. Hyper Awareness. Tome of Artificing gets us crits. And big chunky golems. I think we're going to start with this. Just because crits, because we're chaos, crits are pretty big.
Is the ultimate expression of genius made physical. To translate.
And we're already doing the Siege of the Week, so We're in no rush to get those repeater crossbows. All right, you're going to have to go, I guess, over this way. There is a tower up there. Why don't we land and go check that out? You leave in 5 turns, but we basically have everything from you already, so I'm okay with that. Enemy units in this province suffer marked. Interesting. That could be useful for this fight. You know what? Why the hell not? Provides vision in a 3 hex radius. Well, this is all under Fog of War still, so I don't think it actually does that. Seems like that spell is broken. Yeah, totally is. Good to know. Yeah, that Pirate Cove keeps invading. You've got the Pact Cooperation. Let's boost this right away. It looks like they also jumped, so we want to race them. You're angering me. I'm plotting to take over all the free cities, and I am a threat. I mean, one of those is true. All right, and we have our breach. Big fractured infestation over here. We'll do some looking around. Giant head in the tent, bottom left, bottom right looks so city. Yeah, it's just the mouth and the nose. I did not notice that, honestly. I like it though. Can I do this? I totally can. Yeah, it's 24 if we attack the main stack, but it's only 19 if we attack this stack. 18 actually. Well, let's get to it. This city ain't gonna siege itself. It's only got little palisade walls. Boom, 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 boom. A watchful eye. Oh, this sucks. I hit them all for 15 damage and they all just started the round by healing. Now that's an interesting little crown. Free City Lord. That's new. Oh man, I could charge you right away. I'm gonna do that. It's too good. How do I not, right? You have a hole over there. Put some blood parasites on you, or at least try to. Let's move up here and take that 70%. If I give you Slippy, you can also charge strike him. Trigger his berserk. Are there any other heroes on the map? No, but there are a bunch of these guys. So I'm going to cast Discern Weakness and trigger that across all those subjugators, which are scary. I don't love subjugators. All right, you got a raider. You got an aspirant knight. That kind of feels like a waste. Plug the hole there. Waste that unicorn's turn. Yeah, and then you might as well just discern him. And what do we got over here? We got Burr, we got the Wind Warrior, the Puppy Dogs, a Lieutenant. Hex a Broken Spirit, Bend Broken Will. Oh, you know what I'd love to do? Subjugate a Subjugator. That would slap. That would slap pretty hard, actually. You might as well hit him. Grazed! Okay. What do you got for me, Johnny on the spot? You've got an insane amount of Spirit Wolves. Almost as if I forgot you could summon them. Okay, that wasn't too bad. He failed his execute. But he did put a unicorn and a Spirit Wolf behind me. Oh, that execute you got for free, so you still got to attack as well. Oh, it's a lot of Spirit Wolves. I did say he was going to, like, charge forward on his turn. I wasn't wrong. Oh, you're going to cast Warrior's Fervor. I think you're going to Demon Step right here. So you can kill that Lord. You're going to hit him so that this guy can move without penalty. Penalty? Yeah. That's worth doing. That's also worth doing. Burning and Scarlet Plague. Then you're gonna pull him all the way back and heal him. And then he's gonna sit here and try to figure out what he wants to do. Now, you've been kind of caught in a funny spot. I don't want this subjugator just to be able to run in here, so I think I have to use one of these raiders to plug this hole. Oh, the catapults. The catapults will also hurt me. I guess. That was stupid. Now this guy has... I was shooting it and I thought as it was firing, I was like, aren't catapults designed to destroy walls? He thought, a moment too late. What I could do here, I do want to kill him, but if I hit him, I could move this guy and then wind pull you and then use blast evocation. So I'm going to do that. Is it a bit of jorking around? Absolutely. I can also give you momentum, which I think is good for you. Not gonna kill him, though. Now, why did I cast it there knowing that it would cause burning on all my guys? Agent, do you ever think anything through longer than like 2 seconds at a time? The answer to that, of course, is no. I mean, we're going to lose some guys here. There's no way around it. Whoa. We got to be careful with that. I'm going to go for this Ancestral Warden first, because I think he is like a slightly larger threat.
Huh?
You're already burning. Now you're burning and you're blind. You're not yet burning. Something I could do here, which is kind of neat. And I think I'm going to do it, is pull you and then pull you back. And you end up being flanked, but you end up not being totally surrounded. These guys are on fire. I could immolate and kill him. I could also immolate over here. You're on fire. You're on fire. That does a fair bit of damage. I could also immolate here. Obviously, killing someone tends to be my favorite category of things to do. So I think we'll go with that. Do now, think never. Good motto. I approve. He gets healed. He gets healed. My hero gets donked by that subjugator. Wow. I gotta look at that ability. Minus 20 morale. Yeah, you're gonna go for that kill? God damn you all. I was told we cruised the seas for American gold. What was that ability, man? Two spirit damage per friendly unit close to the target. Your third hit did so much damage? I don't understand why. Did it just crit? Subjugator demoralizing charge. Protector uses melee strike. 12, 17, 17. I guess it just looked weird. It looked like the third strike did just significantly more damage than all the others. I guess not. Now, did they cure his blood parasite? They didn't. I'm actually going to take you over here, which is probably not the best idea, but it's what I'm going to do. So I lost my hero. That's not good. If I moved here, I would pick up momentum, 20% extra damage. I'm also technically on top of the wall here. So I can chuck a fireball at you. Just gonna say, I can't pull him down there, can I? Nope. I am gonna take a demoralizing charge for 50 damage though, so I probably just got myself killed. Very high likelihood I just got myself killed. If you're there, you have 100%, so teleport. Start putting arrows in this guy. We gotta figure out a game plan, young man. Young Mona. Hi. Little Meowser. Good day. Welcome. A nice group heal here would go a long way. Also buff my morale. 9 damage. This guy's morale is still... This says morale low. Does that mean I can summon a spooky ghost on him? Why don't you do this? 37 damage, 27 damage. How much does he have? 14. Oh, I just got you killed for sure. This primal wolf is going to disappear at the end of its turn. That's the most damage, but it's only 50%. Kill him. Now it's 90%. Because he doesn't have that guy in front of him. Meow, 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 meow. 22, 22. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take the hit from this primal wolf. Not that I like it, but... It'll let me summon a spooky ghost on this dude. Furthermore, I should be able to start subjugating him now. I'm just going to put you here because it should stop that guy from being able to go down and attack me. You're going to 1-in-1 him. This is a bit of a mess over here. The blood parasites are the best thing I got going for me. You're already burning. You're both already burning. So I guess it doesn't really matter which one I hit. My mage. Wow. I did not anticipate a one-shot on my tier 2 mage. That wasn't even a critical, I don't think. Ow. You were meant to be done this round. Oh, cool. You summoned another one. And now that hero is dead. Sick. I really love this fight. Now it dies. It dies at the end of his turn. Great. I don't like when the computer Spam summons. I can't subjugate that subjugator anymore. Which is also really frustrating. Is this guy in defensive mode? No. So why does he have defense literally all around him? I guess that's just his ability. Nothing quite like having 5 guys wail on him. Only just to not be able to kill him. Alright, I'm gonna catapult you. At least that breaks open the wall there too. This aspirant knight is ready to hurt somebody. Good shooting there, Tex. Do you have anything for me? We'll bolster him. Smash those guys. You got a kill there, so I'm gonna let you take it. I think it's the right choice. I think if I bring that lieutenant forward, he gets himself killed. You have dash. So I'm gonna just take that shot. Prefer not to have every one of my guys killed in this fight. So I'm gonna just pull this lieutenant back. This single archer with a single raider is really shutting down this subjugator completely, which I'm very grateful for. You heal. You heal. You guys kill my magic puppy dogs, do you? No, not quite. They are really trying to oppress me. You're not quite getting that kill, are you? Take advantage of that. Okay, this guy is basically broken. Can I pull that puppy? I can. Then I can go flank, flank, flank. Flank, flank, flank. Flank, flank, flank. Flank, flank. Just to try and make sure that he is in fact broken. I'm going to pull you up here to give him a little bit of extra defense. Now, do you want to blast those two or hit that guy? I think you're going to blast those two. Because you can shoot him. Blood maggots! Delicious corpses. Why don't you go that way so you're not on fire and you can kill him? You just hit him and then we'll just keep wailing on you. Tappa, tappa, tappa. All right, this has been a pretty goddamn bloody fight, but I mean, it is to take a city. Ah! My magic puppy dogs. I'm really feeling like the plight of how the computer must feel like when it plays against the player. And the player is just constantly like summon spamming. This catapult, get a shot up here safely. Everybody else over here is good. It's just this guy left. And he's dead. Wow. That was a bit of a Pirric victory. We got a striking, a construct destroyer, and a horse mount. And of course, I have no heroes to put those on right now. Oh. We're going to take 50% extra damage on evocations. Deals damage in a 2-hex cone. I was going to get you this Brawn rune. Mostly so I could get you meteor strikes. Because it's really good on your obelisk crash. I'm going to get you Cascading Rune instead, though. Killing a unit deals 15 fire damage up to two other units. You could get Bolstering Evasion. Or you could just get more spells. And I think I'm just going to have you get more spells. So I guess I now have to fight these unicorns as well, right? Is it another full siege? Oh god, it is. I mean, at least they don't have defensive towers. But they do have an insane amount of charge units. Who's going in front here? You probably are. Elemental Focus. This hero gains 20% damage on its magic attacks and abilities until it moves. I'm going to cast that, and I'm going to hurl a massive flame. I guess there's this part of me that's like, do I rush towards them or do I sit back? Probably ain't any good answer for that. I really don't want the Aspirant Knight to die. Not after all we've been through. So I'm going to cast Discern Weakness. I'm going to Wind Ward you. I don't know. Ow. Stupid teleporting unicorns. Ow. course, they still can summon. Don't forget about that. I'm going to discern weakness again because it'll debuff those unicorns a second time. Iterator, you're the aspirant knights. Big hit with that. Do a big flank there. That gets rid of him. Perfect. I'm going to bolster you, and I think I'm just going to conjure an animated sword here because I want to take his hits so that these guys can attack. I'm a little bit worried about this unicorn just teleporting on me again because I think it's going to do that. And I don't know if it can't get the kill by doing that too. So I'm going to pop a big heal here. You're going to hide in the back. Yeah. I'm still alive. Flukishly. Are you ethereal? Oh man, you are. So you just ignore all the rules of engagement. Actually going to go one more here so I can get all the way behind him for that flank. Toast the two of them. Okay. You could charge him, but it is going to let you on fire if you do it. You know what else I could maybe do? Give you momentum. Then pull you towards me, giving you one extra movement, which allows you actually to charge this guy. Does put that caster at risk, but I'm okay with that. Teleport you just to get you a little bit closer. Yeah, you know what? Take the burn. He can't reach me. This guy doesn't have a spell. The only true fear I have is him casting another summon wolf, but he doesn't have any leaders, so he shouldn't be able to cast any spells right now. He says. That is a lot of heals. Flank and spank. And we're done. All right. Tell the knight not to die and it won't die. Oh, if only it was that easy. Let's raise this city to the ground. Conqueror's Tower. 20 draft and 6 vision range. I am going to build a crypt because I need to resurrect some troops. I'm also going to start recruiting champions, which are going to be tier 3 guys with Storm Strike and Wind Strike. That allows them to switch their war stances. Boy, did we ever take a pounding in that fight. Heroes that want to join, yeah. That's okay. We'll figure out how expensive it is to bring you back. We also have a lot of guys in that crypt, so like, we're also going to get, what, 10 mana? 20 mana per turn from the crypt right now? That's actually just worth it for that alone. You're gonna trespass next turn. I have to be a little bit careful because these pirates still exist. But we should be able to move everybody right here and get more healing. I guess let's see what's down this road. You declared a rivalry on me. That's fine. I'm going to boost that and then... I need money, so I think I'll build a shipyard right now. I think we can wait on adding any more pop to the city because I can't absorb any of these right now anyway. Man, what a bloody fight. You do need a hero to cast spells, yeah. If you're correction, you need like your like wizard king or your champion or your giant king. You need your godir in order to cast spells. So same thing for free cities. They need their champion of the free cities, their free city king. So like this guy for down here, I think. This guy, sorry. Free city lord. The free city will not be able to cast combat spells until this has happened. So they are required to have that if they want to get anything done. So you're going to pick up this champion. You guys can pick up that and that. Who else do we really need in here? You need an archer and you need a... probably another one of these frontline guys. We can boost that. A golem mine. That's nice. This wizard chamber is boosted, which is also nice. Though so is this estate hall, and I probably won't have a lot of foresters moving forward. Potentially. I guess that's a bit hard to say. Currently, I'm not absorbing anything, which really sucks. I may actually want to pack up the city, if that's the case. In fact, I probably will. I think when we destroy Bushgrove, we should pack up the city and move on top of it. Now, I don't know if this will reset when I pack. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, sorry, dude. I am going to trespass on you. But it's only because I cannot scout the rest of the map unless I do that. Or I could, but I can't do it as easily. So Bushgrove is destroyed. And we have Ravenous Visitants. An impossibly deep bellow heralds the arrival of a colossal creature from far reaches of the astral sea. The astral leviathan does not appear hostile, yet in its wake follow swarms of malicious astral sea monsters such as serpents. What's worse, the leviathan's deep song makes ethereal creatures such as these parasites more attuned to the reverberations of magic. Armies of hostile creatures will appear across the world, and ethereal units get a random positive status effect when a spell is cast. That's a fun one. Now, the real challenge begins. Sailing my boat across this pirate cove. I am going to have to dismantle that city ruin. So there's like a bunch of stuff down here. There's a bunch of stuff out to sea. I think we're going to build right here. And we'll take out that pirate cove. I have a handful of turns before I have to destroy that giant still, so I think we're okay on that front. I'm going to grab that tower, and then we can keep looking around here. Sunless terrain. Ah, a free chest. Yoink. I guess that's around that vampire lady. Do I want to build a lava rune steel here? You know what? Why not? If we're going to make this our new home, we might as well burn it to the ground. They are going to attack me, which is really stupid annoying. We're going to have to fight that ourselves, because otherwise I lose my knight. What is cool is if you are floated on the... attacked on the barge, you do get a city battle. What is annoying is that unless your units are on the barge itself, they aren't added to the fight. Here's my champion. Let's bolster your defense. Just gonna summon a sword here. The old bait sword. Yeah, so like my third army doesn't actually get to participate in this fight. Which is doubly foolish, because if I had just moved them into the ship, which they would have fit, you could have had them. That's hilarious. He killed my sword and turned it into a zombie. Teleport here. Then you get 3 shots. These are Death Stalkers, so I don't really want to mess with them that much. You know what? Get rid of him. Hurl a fireball at them. You're ranged, or I should say skirmisher. That's a flank, so I think I'll just take that. That longbow in the back is going to be an issue. You're going to charge in here and do ugly damage. I'm going to put you there and put you there, and then I'm going to fly you here and just take shots. Try to stack burning. Defend, defend. Defend. That's a flank, so I'll take that. Those three guys are burning, so I might as well cast Immolate here, do a ton of extra damage. Heals, second wind. Because they're moving really poorly. Ah, you do have a jump ability. There goes my archers. You're gonna burn all of those dudes. Shoot him. Charge him. You're only a raider. You can wind strike. Now that's a bit of an interesting choice. I could wind strike him and knock him back. I could also wind strike him and knock him back. Why does that say it's going to do damage to him? Certainly a lot more for you. Why do I do this? I'm going to cancel your retaliation. I'm going to hit you with a wind strike. Then I can just kill you. Oh, unfortunately. There's not a lot I can do with you. Immolate the three of them again. Gets another second wind. Flies over on top of my mage. Is Ballista hit anybody? No. Grazed. You get a kill. I'll have you just move in and cast Discerning Weakness on him. Now, I could just hit you with this big rock. And I might as well. This Aspirant Knight's going to flank and do that. Then you're going to wind strike. You're going to go swift so that you can get into his flank and then kill him. All right, okay. Plus population for raising cities. We do. Do you think I got that 3 population for raising that city before my city disappeared? That's a very good question. That's a very good question, actually. Right, all my heroes are dead. You can't put it there? Because there's the city ruins? Lost Wizard Specchio. Oh man, there's too many wizards on this map. I mean, I guess I could just go here. Do be annoying though. Interesting continent. Oh, that is Specchio. Are you underground? No, I didn't think so. You are a chosen destroyer though. Which, admittedly, I kind of forgot about. Collect, collect. Training camp leads in a turn. Oh, I can resurrect my dudes now. How much is it going to cost? 400 mana for my warlock and 350 for my battle saint. You guys made a defensive pact. A crisis army. Right, there's astral armies spawning all over the world right now. So, I guess if I need all this mana, I better build some conduits. You have a pearl mine up here. So I'm also going to grab that. Fishing grounds. You've got a pearl reef. Guess I'm just going to go really heavy on these conduits right now. I mean, what else do I need to boost things right now? I did get that extra population because I have a tier 4 city available. Now, there's some debates on whether or not I want to cast that right away. Just gotta put a war camp over here. Because why not? There's a fishing ground down there. There's that rainbow clover. Pearl Reef. There's the sealed archives, which are cleared, but I don't really understand by who. Okay, hold on. You guys have to dismantle this. How do I want to do this? Production per adjacent quarry. You're currently a farm, but you could certainly be a quarry. So I could put a dredger quarry in here. And in here. And then build a golem mine in that city ruins. It's not the best option, but I guess it does work. I have enough stuff here boosted. You require 1 mine to build a mint. But the golem mine will count for that. Let's go. Let's start with the sentry nests. I have a lot of money from burning down that city. I'm actually going to build a blacksmith first. I'm actually just going to rush a blacksmith right away. You know what? I have that kind of money right now, so why not? We still got a bunch of other options. Let's take a nautical research post. Let's take... yeah, maybe a couple of farms wouldn't be bad. And we can also get the Masonic Hall. Which actually I think I'll do over sentry posts. So. Puts us in a position of doing something. We'll go up this mountain and figure out what's going on this continent. We do have Imperial Essence now, somehow. So we have 15 haze berries, silver tongue fruit. Yeah, these guys are only level 4, so we are better off resurrecting the dudes we have. How is Yasik Vol doing? Pact of Loyalty and 2. This other guy must be... oh, he actually went to war with them. So I no longer have to worry about losing this. That's good to know. So I'm just going to leave you be. We have some essence coming in, but not a ton. And there's lots of stuff for us to gobble up here. We got like 5 stuff being gobbled, with plenty more coming. I might even rush some of these champions. In fact, it's not a bad idea. Let's resurrect our warlock for 400. The boys are back in town. You have most of what you need there. You've got support. You're missing, what, an archer? Yeah. You're kind of missing, like, that champion. Yeah, let's kick you out. Put in that champion instead. You have a champion, a knight, a lieutenant. Yeah, you need an archer. You're good to go. You need... your character is a knight. You also need an archer. So 2 striders up next. I don't want to burn through like too much of my cash here either. Getting a tier 4 town hall though, nice and early, could be nice. This Pirate Cove has spawned another army, so they are gonna come out and attack, but that's okay. You guys are making mage locks and overseers now. They're no longer making the cool blood guys. Blood wizards. Falsely denounced. There's a bounty over here. A rivalry has ended with us. Naval governor in the city would be great. Yeah, the problem is you actually cannot switch your throne city's governor. So we are kind of stuck with him at the moment. 6 and 8. You're recovering, so what is this guy doing? Other than just sitting around being in the way. Alright, well, you're going to come up here and explore this continent. These guys can come over here and do this giant quest. Easy peasy. With the frost creatures gone, their ice magic starts to melt. What reward do you want? A Retort's Frostbringer, tier 2. A chest of riches, a tome of knowledge, or 242 mana. I'm going to take that mana because that allows me to get my hero back. Ba 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 ba. Perfect. No problem. Yeah, I tell you what, that city ruin is about to be done. So I'm gonna unabsorb this location. So I can swap it back. My warlock gets a level. Gain cruel. When any unit fumbles, this unit gains 5 max HP. Transfer life. Target friendly unit gets temporary HP and strengthened. Refreshes when units summoned by the caster die or this unit kills an enemy. And reclaiming attacks. Alright, we'll give you transfer life for now. This guy can take the Hardy Helm. I could swap out this lance for a Construct Destroyer. And a Shielding Defender. You are a Battle Saint. So it's not the worst choice here. I actually have room for a 4th hero. I could even get one of these cool demon orcs. Or one of these rats. I do like the idea of one of these demon orcs as a death knight. Who's also a crusader. You know what? That kind of seems badass. But I might make you a boy just because the boys are way bigger as orcs. And I can make you an absolute Gronk if that's the case. And then I think I only want to change your cape to something just a little more menacing, perhaps. You know what? Skulls go pretty hard on you. I think I'll give you the Necromancer Warlock skulls. No, let's give you the regular skulls. What is your outfit here? Is this like Reaver armor? Coloration looks weird on him. I could just give him a big coat. I don't know what to give you, homie. Nothing quite looks right. That might be the closest. Alright. We'll allow it. You have Flameheart, an Elemental Slayer with Frenzy and the Warding Defender. I think I'm going to give you... Ooh, not if it's that color. You can keep it. Right now, you're just going to join back in that army. You've unlocked Mind's Grant 5 mana. I'm going to take that, even though I don't have it. I'm also going to take cheaper buildings. I got a Pact of Loyalty here. We're on our way to Vassalage. Cornea's war has ended, but it set them all the way back down, so we get Vassalage of this city, no problem. Yeah, this is a massive free city of these guys that I'm going to absolutely absorb. People are not happy about me doing that. I'll tell you what. Not say that in the top line. Mega cities would be interesting with roaming. Yeah. Absolutely they would be. I think doing like a mega city chosen destroyer is probably like the coolest way to go. Siege magic. Training regiment. Target city gets 40 draft. I guess we'll go siege magic here. I am going to cast artisan armaments to get us all that extra bonus crit. Now, how do? Big guy. You also get in the water. Oh, that's funny. He just walks because he's a giant. Of course he does. You are building sentry nests, but then I was going to put a golem mine here. Oh, you can only be a mine or a hut or a farm. You can't be a quarry either. All right, whatever. It's not like we're going to stick around here forever. Free mana. Mysticarium's up there. We start picking up rainbow clover now, too. Yeah, I want to come over and get that sealed archive. That's a big play. Can't make a new city with a mega city, and I'm not sure what agent shows. Oh, why do we not have more cities? No particular reason. Mostly because I just wanted to absorb my vassal cities, to be, I guess, honest. There is some, there's some arguments to be had for having minimal cities. I wouldn't really say they're the best arguments, but they do exist. All right, these pirates have summoned a third army here. Where is this? Tower. You got your sentry nests. You're working on that. Then I think I'll go for Pinnacle Bridge afterwards. The thing is like nomads don't really get a lot of cities. Now, they do get more than one, but I've just kind of opted to only be using the one at the moment. Raising cities grants 20 permanent gold income. Oh, my scout came back. The very next day. I thought he was a goner, but my scout came back. He just wouldn't stay away. I could burn this whole island, and it would look very visually cool. Is it worth 5 mana the entire game? No. Am I going to do it anyway? You better believe it. Okay, so this is cleared. Can I absorb it? Interesting. I don't know why I couldn't do that before. Is there a reason why I'm not... Oh, that's a scavenger specific thing. Conquerors don't absorb wonders. Only scavengers do. Noted. I wish I noted it earlier. Ah, well. That is life. I would like to get that second Whispering Stone. Give it to Nolmok and see if I can beat him here as well. Because there's no reason not to. And I think I tend to be a little bit faster than he is, thanks to all my Rainbow Clover and stuff. The Ravenous Visitations are finished. Thankfully, they weren't that bad for us. Somehow we've managed to pull this guy away from the others. I don't know why. How? Come on, man. It's like 3v1. You're going to make me lose my archers, of all things? Captain Creatine. Thank you so much for the sub, my dude. Welcome aboard. What do we have here? Chargers, 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 chargers. What a surprise. Nothing but a bunch of chargers. You're flying. You are also a tank. Wow. I do not fight in the sea very often. I'm going to use my Ritual of Elements here because it gives me +1 range. And I can just eat a fireball. Boom, 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 boom. We have so many guys here. How in the good God's name? The good God's names did I lose ranged units in this fight? Batman? I suppose to start to light boats on fire. Oh, that could be how. But that's only one guy, and now he is behind enemy lines and very surrounded. Jump into the enemy and then enter defensive mode. You sound like the kind of guy who wants to get charged and have your defensive mode canceled. Now you're flanked. I say, sir, you are flanked, sir. All right, one down. Let's debuff them. beat them up a little bit. Probably heal you. Oh, I did explode that blocker. For better or worse. You're flying, but you're no longer a charge unit. Oh, I can't get through here at all. This is completely blocked. Okay. Charge. And attack. He's berserked, so I can't kill him this round anyway. But I can still do a bit more damage. You can just shoot someone. You have all sorts of stuff that I forgot to cast. Hex of Broken Spirit. Let's transfer life to you. Nobody here has low morale yet. I guess we'll do you there. This lieutenant can plug this gap. Man, I can't wait till we're immune to fire. It's going to be really good for us. This guy can sprint and then finish him off. You can't really do jack. Yeah, I'm okay with that. See what happens. Steadfast Berserker. Ooh. Nasty charge there. A little flank there. You're going for the flyboy. That's no problem. All right. Tappa, tappa, tappa. Then we get you. Charge this guy. Now you can attack him a bunch. Then my archer boat can teleport up and finish him off. Let's see. You can just kill him. Oh, no you can't. You can finish him off. I can hit him with a rune steel. Teleport on the winds here, and then shoot that guy with a bunch of arrows. All right, one set of pirates down. One more to go. What's good is that they are giving me lots of nice armor for this. I should probably heal one turn. Just because, frankly, why not? You have an extra archer. You are my extra scout. Who's going to come up there? This guy's just kind of exploring the edge of the map. I could probably put him on auto explore at this point as well if I wanted. So this is our battle scene. Friendly adjacent units get 10% crit chance. Very good on this build. You're going to make a cool little volcanic island down here for fun. You're collecting more loot, more loot. So we have a bunch of cash, but it's also just giving us 24 mana a turn right now, which is kind of nice on its own right. And technically we do have another army ready, so... Or, well, we have another hero, so we might as well start building another army here. whilst we're at it. See what kind of trouble we can get into. Up top, bit of gold. Ideally, this guy's just looking for like floating jetsam, but also any towers we can grab. Always nice. I think let's attack the cove itself, because it might not actually be a sea battle, and if we're lucky... I'll lose a lieutenant for that. Gilded shield and leggings. You have shoes of the Juggernaut. Defense, HP, bolster resistance. You don't have any bolster resistance right now. You definitely don't need crit. A wolf mount is garbage for you. Give you a Pegasus mount. At least now both of our guys are flying. And a gilded shield could be fun. I also have not looked at your skills. Reset. You're a Death Knight, so I could make you very chargeable. Sorry. I like going critical on a charge-based character generally. So we'll do that for him. I could actually give him the heavy retort. You know what? Sure. You're now a skirmisher. A skirmishing Death Knight. Don't ask me how that works. You have a +3 ward save. Ooh, that's pretty good, man. Warded, and it's also got +1 resistance on it, so it's a +4/+4 shield. Yeah, all right. A hardy cloak. You have +3 status resistance. Not a lot of HP. That's just a flat upgrade for you. So I'm going to give you that instead of the padded plate. I got a free Dust Weaver from this, which is incredible, because that was one of the things I was not actually recruiting here. And now we don't have to deal with this problem. Okay. More bodies. So, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 6. So we'll over-harvest the Rainbow Clover in 2 turns. And then this is a massive boost for us. We're getting +30 golds, +20 mana, 2 rare things, and +20 food. The question becomes, where do we go next? You're a Pact of Vassalization 4. You're going up faster than I thought you were. I might actually not be able to get Null Mock. Currently, you hate me, and you hate me. Doesn't feel like there's a lot of good stuff over here, because mostly there's a bunch of fractures. I guess we could go down into this area. Thing is we don't get wonders anymore either. I will probably build an outpost here to keep the sealed archive. Am I playing on a challenge map? I am, yeah. There are 2 challenge maps. One has the artifact quest, which we did in our first run, and this one just has fractured infestations. It's just a fracture heavy map. I was falsely denounced. By who? By you? Man, you're so far away from me, though. I'm a conqueror. I need to conqueror is what I need to be doing. We gotta find some things to conquerize. So this guy's got to go in here. You have... So you lost your lieutenant. Okay. You also need a lieutenant. And you need a archer. Right? Yeah. I'm going to rush one of those. Because that way at least I can have my armies up and running. These 3. And this guy can vibe at home, wait for more troops. Yeah, we gotta decide who we want to attack. Everybody hates us. So much. Cornea is huge. He has a really advanced start. There are the hero grounds up here, but I gotta be honest, I think Yasek Vol is just gonna be able to absorb that. He's moving his city around. That's not his capital either. His capital, I think, is underground. Perhaps we go over here. Sunless lands. Oh, I thought she liked us. What's your deal? Grudges due to grievances. Denouncement, untrustworthy past. Alignment. I am evil and you are good. You're evil. You're evil. You're evil. Everybody else is evil. Clashing affinities. Maybe we should make friends with Cornea. Fate brings us together once more. You are a monster. I'm a monster of a different kind. But mostly I just feel like you're going to be a pain to fight. Summon units and vassals. Large domains. Dislikes large domains. Dislikes starting wars. I'm going to start wars, probably. But I'm not probably going to have a large domain. I mostly just want to burn down cities and sail my ships. Cornea has offered us a pact in the past. The thing is that like Cornea is very strong. And based on everybody else on this island, they're going to own this entire continent. Like Specchio is down here. Vampire Lady is here. What's his face is up here. This dude's a nomad. So there's probably like somebody else up here and then probably somebody underground over here. And that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and me is 8. We'll get along eventually. A flute of rage. So, there we go. Frederick the Twice Cursed. He also dislikes me. You're fractured. You're fractured. I see a lot of bells over here. This is Oathsworn. So this is Specchio's capital. Biggest issue with Specchio is that he is a umbral flesh. So his territory is going to be suck butts. But he is a very easy fight. Correction, he is a very obvious fight. He's a chosen destroyer, so I have to kill him. So sailing the kiln over here might be the safest play for the moment. Everybody else hates my guts, dudes. All right, that's what we're going to do. Meow, meow, meow. I'll probably kill some of these octopuses. Octopusize. Octopodes. Skip a turn. We'll boost this now. And then I guess the ship's getting ready to go. Your hero bird kneels before you. He says, my little brother. He's captured by a bug. A worm. Oh, that over-harvesting didn't bring it to 1. It only brought it to 2. Okay, so... Now this territory sucks. Somebody died. Okay, the other nomad got killed. We're gonna confiscate his booty. We're gonna unlock siege magic. And then... great question. We don't have any of our golems out yet. Which I think could help us a lot. Let us to see. You're waiting on a lieutenant, an archer, probably then another champion. Though, yeah, I don't know why I'm doing that. That's not gonna, we don't have enough time for that. We're gonna pack up before then. You're my scout. You keep scouting. I love all this sunless terrain. Looks so cool. Sand and sunless is a really good combination. Honestly, nomad vampires. It's not bad. Kind of writes itself. Take second wind. And keep cooking. Mark, how you doing? Welcome. Hi-ho the dearie-o. A conquering we will go. If I pack up, does this strider stop building? I don't know at all. What. Allows drafting of Inferno puppies. it does not complete. This is perfect, though, because this guy only has this many units. So now when he packs up, the boat will take up the last slot. And he can transfer safely with that. And protect our boat. Boat City. We're also now a Tier 5 city, which is cool. So these 3 dweebs are going to come down here and just do this quest. That's going to absorb, right? I'm going to say yes. I've completed a pact of cooperation with Nolmok, and Cornea has gone to war with them. So I actually no longer need to boost this. But I'm going to do it anyway. Mostly just because I want them to be absorbed quicker. They're upset about that. They're upset about that. And Specchio is not to be trusted. You're up to 150. You still don't really like me. Well, can't make friends with everybody, I guess. Tell me this rainbow clover gets eaten. Yeah. Excellent. Pick up that gold that we forgot to do. I should probably build an outpost on the way over here, which I'm also realizing I forgot to do. Do I want to attack a dragon for these pastures? Honestly, not really, but... I'll do it. Resistant Greaves. Put them on you. Actually... yeah, that's fine. You get Fortune. And then those guys are good. Heroes have leveled up on Burr the Veil, our Warlock. Adept of Chaos. Base attacks get critical hit chance. Critical hits do fire. I don't really think so. I'm going to give you reclaiming attacks. And then I feel like Bone Wyvern is more your jam than zombies. So also I realized your cool skeleton war paint got removed when we took Bread for War, and now you just have scars all over you. Which, you know, everybody digs. The scars look cool. Man, this vampire tower looks cool is what looks cool. Yeah, right. You're going to have to climb this mountain, I guess. I feel like the computer has a lot of cities. Pick up siege magic. Like, I just don't know if I want to keep this stuff ash-landed. Is this worth the 5 mana a turn? Arguably, no. You are now a vassal. That's fantastic. You built a city of Waypoint over here. We'll stop building, yeah. But it does get the final harvest, which is nice. This guy says, I'm currently a crusader, but maybe I should be a challenger. Or perhaps an instructor. I'll let you become a challenger. Treasure. More treasures in them there hills. So I actually just need this guy to go here. Build an outpost. And then I need this ship to come over here. You guys can dunk this quest real fast. Production in the kiln. The kiln is technically not working right now. The knowledge. A dust weaver with grateful. Or good alignment. I guess I'll just take a turn in knowledge. Like, technically there's reasons for me to be putting up outposts all over the place here and trying to grab places like this. Even if I don't have cities, I should still be capturing wonders. See, I'm not necessarily playing the smartest. You got a level of renown. I don't know why. You didn't do anything. Maybe renown also just levels up right now? I guess without a cataclysm victory, what am I looking at? As a nomad, magic victories actually make probably the most sense, because it's quite easy to find 2 ancient wonders and set up on them, especially if you only have 2 cities. I mean, there's 2 wonders right here. Witherbowl Pole and the Ravaged Rampike. If I allied with Cornea, which looks like it is not going to happen, he's now negative 450 due to grievances. Homie, come on. Get over that. Like, if I sailed a little city over here, I could take both of these gold wonders and win a magic victory in this corner of the map. I wouldn't even have to do anything else. I just have to, like, pump up my, my knowledge. There's also a gold one there. You know what? If there's 2 golds over here, that probably means there's a gold over here. Here's the other part, though. If this guy has 3 gold things and you only need 2 of them and they're both in the corner of the map, he's probably going to get a magic victory. There's 1 gold here. Yeah. Yeah. This is actually a concern. That's actually a pretty big concern. I mean, my other option as a conqueror is literally just go around and destroy everybody. Oh, that's cool. This became a free city. I might as well try to snipe it. It's probably not going to happen, but... Yeah, like Vassalization is not near any gold wonders. Dude, should I sail down here and go for this? I'm gonna need to make an alliance with him if I do that, otherwise I'm in a huge fight. Can those fractured infestations be destroyed? Oh, absolutely, yeah, yeah. And all of these ruined nodes can be turned back on and then absorbed again. I wish I just had better sight over here. Now, that being said, the game does allow you to sort of view what's going on. But I don't see any gold wonders over here. That's a silver wonder. I think that's a pirate cove. That's definitely a pirate cove. This is somebody else's cities. There's no way I'm going to get an expansion victory as nomads. That's a gold wonder. I think I'm going to turn this ship around. I think we're going to sail down the coastline. To me, that is the only logical thing we could do right now. Or I could send you down here, activate that city ruins, build a new city, which I would immediately then pick up and move. He's going to be really upset if I build over here. Which is why I'm like, I need to get him in an alliance before I can do that. Well, there's a wizard spawned. That's a start. And a Sepulchre of Steel. Do you think he'd sell me Nebular Sanctum? Can you even sell cities? I don't think you can. I have to be on the attack. This is the other part, right? I'm going to come down here with you. You're going to build a city ruins. You're going to stay on the attack. You are that guy's entire army, but not much to be said about that. I might as well build an outpost here so I can take Lob's Hollow. Might as well take cheaper outposts if I'm going to do this as well. Okay, I guess you can check that cave, maybe. He just got a bump. Denouncement. Trespassing in another ruler's domain. Are you serious? Who else is making up things about me? God damn it. God damn it. Making my life difficult. You are. Mariner, how dare you? How double doggy dare you? This guy also really needs the rest of his army to come over here. Yeah, I'm just going to build this and I'm going to pack up and go. Merchant mounts. Dire bears, nightmares, hunter spiders, unicorns. I mean, a nightmare does sound pretty fitting for us. I think I'll buy one of them. I probably should have done that in the first place instead of my weird camels, but... Our knight leveled up. He's now an actual knight. Hot dog. Pop into Lob's Hollow. Set fire to the webbing around us. Not heal up my knight in between combats, so that I'm forced to fight the fight again, manually. And then try not to step on the fire and get yourself burned. Let's do Master Focus, and then yeet. Ow. Ow. When am I going to learn? When am I going to learn that spiders can jump? At least this guy's really good at killing spiders. You're immobilized, but you can sunder them. Meow, 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 meow. Burn those guys, because why not? Get webbed. Wow, they really like my hero. I'm just like, well, I could flank them. Or, hear me out. What if I didn't? Kick! I love this wind strike that pushes them back. Oh, grazed! Plug, I'm dead. Didn't even have to do anything. All right. I do want to make friends with the Yazikvol. Even though it's the good thing. I'm going to do that one. Let's see. Slap a watchtower on you and then build a work camp. We've unlocked iron golems. Lesser magma spirits. I don't think we really need them. I guess we could take this plus 40 draft. Then my ship can keep coming this way. You may not go deeper underground. Okay. So we'll go check out that gold wonder instead. Outpost founded. Other outpost founded. I also need a work camp here. Make palisade walls for the meantime. Rulers leveled up. We get elemental mastery. So +4 fire protection, base attacks gain +2 fire damage. Cool. And then we get the big wildfire spell next turn. You just rivaled him. I'm going to say that guy is falsely denouncing other rulers in the hopes that maybe you're like, oh yeah, I hate that guy too. Sick. Should I burn this down? You know what? Maybe. I'm running out of time over here, man. Every bit they grow makes my life harder. Four turns. That's an outrageous amount of time. Where's my boat? You guys got to get the hell over here. In the meantime, Dingus, Dungus, and Dumblegus, we're going to come over here. I'm going to have to kill this fractured infestation if I want to keep Lobs Hollow, so we're going to start doing a little investigation. Henbit the Conqueror can take Condemnation. You are ready for Lava Rune Steel, which you're going to slap down there. I'm going to queue up another one to put over here. He's expanding. So if I do this currently, I have to build it there. You really are not giving me a lot of options here, dude. -75. You need to be 200 to get a defensive pact. Are you serious? I only get 10 points for giving you a horse mount. Back to co-op in 1 for Rathma. Vassalization 12 for Nulmok. Fireforge Stone. Gets me closer to Rings of Binding. Though I don't know that I need to buy it right now. Pornia's no longer at war here, so he's just going to start slowly building that back up, which is fine. I really don't need to spend the money then. Diplomatic negotiations. The Wizard of Waha invites you to a game of high-stake Wizards and Kings. Chaos Strength. He loses extra golds. Or I lose extra gold and have a Chaos Crisis. Or I lose 150 gold, but I get 12 allegiance. That's the kind of event that suddenly I might actually be able to win this. Somebody die? Blint the Underdelver. If I may say, who? I think he was like a mole race we made one time. All right, you're upset. You're upset. You're upset. You've made a bounty to clear out this fractured infestation, which I would like to accept because I actually need to do that anyway. I didn't get a grievance from you for taking that guy. Target is not visible. Not yet. But what if I cast Watchful Eye? So you're going to pick up Lob's Hollow and then some Palisade Walls. How bad is this? 1200. There's a dragon. This is probably the quickest way into Specchio's realm. $1,500 points. Magic units are not going to heal once we enter this territory. But I don't know that we have that many magic units. Alright, we gotta wait a turn anyway on it. You're gonna grab that loot and keep exploring. You're gonna check Clawmark Cave and just say, okay, it's 720 points. You have no city that can provide food. No, I suppose you're right, I don't. There's Wormwood Hollow. And that's his capital city. Okay. We're camp over here to get the sealed archives. We have 0 money. Training regimen, and our next book is Tome of the Construct. Slowly making our way out of weird tome hell here.
For this, I have only one answer. Does it matter? Constructs are obedient war machines, created for one purpose: to crush everything in their path.
Guess I'm gonna get bronze golems first. Target is not visible. Well, duh. I'm trying to cast a spell to give me vision. Alright. I got my Lava Rune Steel at least. The army's on their way over. Ooh. The Free City of Salvation. Also the Free City of Strongwall. You don't say. Free cities? I do win Wahama. Personally, I gotta wait a few turns before I can pull out of Nulmok. This must have been Blint's Earthkin, the story of the Deep Dwellers. These guys, I have no idea. Frederick the Twice Cursed. So you got the Pact of Loyalty there. We're on the way. A rivalry was declared. That's fine. This friendship is over. Is it? Denouncement. Trespassing in another ruler's domain. I have enough money to reboot that in a moment. There are way too many guys down here to fight right now. Well, here's Specchio's capital city / only city because he's a chosen destroyer. So if we want to get in there, we have the option. But it's gonna be a pretty rough fight. Spell upkeep for this 40 draft is 10. I think until we need that, I'm not gonna stress it. Okay, now you're only 1,500 to win that fight. Which is significantly more doable. I think I'm going to just end up being in a war with everybody. I got myself a real funny feeling. We just gonna end up in a war with everybody. Nobody on this map likes us. I mean, we are conquerors, so I suppose it does track at least a little bit. Can't say it ain't a bummer, though. All right. Let's deal with this fractured infestation. Yeah, cool. Okay, so the boat just doesn't join in, but everybody else does. Whew. All right. Looks like we've taken this fight then. The fractured serpents are really gross the way they move. They look like worms. I feel like they are less snake and more worm. And I am here for it. And I'm going to do my best to not move in a crazy amount here. You go there, you're going to get dragon breathed. Bolster defense. Guess we'll hit the 4 of them first. Oh, you are a caster. Oh yeah, we make the sick bone wyvern now too. Curse. Don't really matter who I cast that on. Strengthen that bone wyvern. Let's see what kind of trouble we get into. I get hit with a huge breath there. I thought the size of that was... It's a 3 hex cone. Don't most dragons have a 2 hex cone? I mean, I respect that he is not most dragons, but... God damn if I can't miscalculate everything. I don't know. I guess we'll go for them. Boy, that retaliation is something else. That's a fractured unicorn, so it is going to teleport and screw me up if I don't kill it. Not to say that that dragon is also not going to just fly behind my lines and screw me up and kill me, but... you know, step by step here. Oh boy. I have to go through a disruption portal here. No searing blades. Honestly, but disruption portals. Everywhere. All right. Shoot him a few times. Charge him. Do not nearly as much damage as I thought you would do. I should discern weakness on them because there's so many of them that they'll all be affected by it. Of course, there's not really going to be any low morale on any of these dweebs. You know what? I'm going to pull you back. I know you're only a summon, but... oh man, this fight sucks. You're an Avenger. Ooh. That retaliation is smart. You're just gonna sit back there, little homie? Don't cast magic when you're fighting in the Astral Barrens. It's really dangerous. That charger got deleted. That dragon has regeneration. Does he also have like strength in 5? Yeah. God damn. Yeah, they all have mana regeneration and crazy strengthened right now because of me casting that spell. All right, you need to cast Fervor. Can you condemn that dragon? You can. That will remove... it did not remove the strengthens, unfortunately. You are flanked on this side. Mal. Gotta do damage to you somehow. That's not gonna do a lot for me. This would trigger Berserker Rage. What are you on right now? Storm Stance. So you actually need to cast Wind Stance. You'll do 19 damage there, or you'll do 18 damage there. Do 18 damage, switch you to wind stance. So now he has slippery and swift. That retaliation is gonna punk you. I'm gonna summon a sword. Because I'm just hoping to distract that dragon. Can you kill him? What? Why not? Can you summon a ghost on him? Are you kidding me? Why did you summon up there? I wanted you to summon next to him so you could kill him. Because I need this guy to come over here. And flank him, but that won't work. I guess you could kill him. You're gonna have to channel over this way. Outrageous. Outrageous. Pirric, thank you for the gift sub. I much appreciates. How you doing? I must be going late today. I know how this works. Man, I think this lieutenant might just have to go on defensive mode because that retaliation of 26 damage is much too much. I could pull you with this Dustweaver, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Are you guys not the same? You're an Avenger. You're a Berserker. My bad. My baby. Don't cast spells. He's learning. Ow. Oh my god, that tail whip. That's so... He's doing so much damage because that's strengthened. Why do I have the feeling that auto resolves are better than playing manual? I actually find they're pretty accurate. It depends a lot on your army composition. There are certain things that the computer knows how to do really well, and then certain things that it is terrible at. I could dominate you. Immune to loss control. Nope, I guess I can't. I could put a hex on him at least. Oy, oy, oy. I'll give you momentum. I'm going to pull you. What? You got hit with a charge attack. You should have lost all your... Alright, he's dead. Still don't know how I'm going to get rid of this dragon at the moment, but... Can I pull you up here? Thank you. All right. Let's flank on him. Couple shots into the back of this guy, and then we can start slamming him with storm strikes as well. I unfortunately am going to have to disrupt myself, but I don't know. I guess that's life at this point. You can't do much other than just hit him with a fireball. You might as well just sit here and take it. I don't like it, but it does seem to be my only option. You fly, actually, so I'm going to have you go after him. I'm going to have this sword attack him, so it takes the retaliation attack, which means this guy can now get away. Or triple strike. What do you have right now? You have Storm Stance on. Nice. Killed his morale and knocked him back. I'm going to switch you. I guess the advantage here is now, like, everybody can at least attack the dragon. Ha. Ha. Does this count as a magic attack? It does. So that stacked another regeneration and another strengthen on you. Well, the good news is that I can't really stack any more. So he's for sure going to kill my lieutenant. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. And he managed to kill my support guy because of that 3x. Yuck. Big yuckos. All right, he's pinned. I guess I only need to attack you, realistically. But I suppose if you can't hit anybody else, I might as well go for that. Hit him with that sword. I'm going to use your Warrior's Fervor. Come up here, hit him some more. His morale is breaking, which is nice. As we hit him with some charm tracks. I mean, I guess. Better to hit him than not at all. $41. 39. I've lit everybody on fire again because I forget that that does that every single time without fail. But I think we've morale broke them all anyway, so. Ow, the burning. You got tail swipe and an attack? Oh, killing momentum. 30 HP on the regen. No, sir. No way. No how. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hit him with that. Hit him with this. Whew. Well, I spent a lot of time keeping that knight alive, only for it to die in a fight that I really didn't have to take. I did get a Non's Wisdom out of this, though, which is like one of the best helmets you can get in the game. 2 resistance, 2 status resistance, and star blades. That's pretty good. And I got a bone wyvern out of it? That doesn't seem right. So, I guess. Do I just build my city here? Another player's army is in the way. I don't know how far away that is from the end of time. You know what, man? Why not? Can I war deck you? It's minor. I guess the real question is, if I war deck you, will you march out here and kill me in a single turn before I'm able to unpack my camp? Plus 30 grievances against all other empires. Well, that would be handy right now. No, he managed to beat me to Wahama. Don't know how. You're a metropolis. You're the most valuable of all these cities, so I'm going to try to steal you. We get Vassalized Nolmok in 9 turns. I think let's just set up shop right over here. And then we'll march into his territory. I'll probably move over 1 once this guy leaves. That gives me like a turn to figure out my plan. Situations where the aggressive playstyle of the AI is the right way, but if the enemy has Lightbringers, they'll kill their own units. Kind of just got to see what happens here. Okay, he did march in. Okay. He's got 1,200 units there. There's also ruined rainbow clover. Not that I need that or silver tongue fruit, but our second little city is here. Unfortunately, I spent all that Imperium a moment ago because I really could have used it for over here. There's quite a bit of stuff over here to actually grab as well. $800-point army. It's not going to be good enough to get any of it, but so I really just need to pack this up and fly over here to this ruins. This is gonna be hell. Do I just pack up right away? I guess so. Let's get a better name for this city. If we have the kiln, we are Crucible. This is going to be the hot pot. I feel like that's the most fitting. Boy. I mean, I could keep going in and try to forward settle him as much as possible, but I think probably just rune stealing right here is the way to do it. We have a major justification, so we get a 200. This is great. This is great here. We're gonna hit that. We're going to unpack the city, and we are going to hope for the bloody best. I'm probably going to charge up training regimen here because we're going to need draft. We're going to need a lot of draft probably to win this. I see you also have outposts up here that I should, in theory, be able to take. Those guys are all going to chill. We're going to slide down here, try to steal this tower. And then we're on turn 64. We are unpacking on the edge of Specchio. Meanwhile, we are packing up the hot pots to try and move in for our victory condition here with these double territories. I don't know. Maybe we'll have like a teleporter that sets up between the two of them. Technically, if my capital is down here in the bottom left corner in a very safe location, and then I just have this aggressive place over here, we could just move a lot of guys across. It is certainly doable, but I think we're going to have to do it in the next episode. So thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you back here next time. See how it goes. Until then.